This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Navin Pradhan with the evening news, and these are the headlines. 7 new more COVID-19 positive cases. Total tally goes up to 163 in the state. Central Railway launches robotic Captain Arjun to intensify screening and surveillance. Government launches Arogya Path portal, and Angami Youth Organization acknowledges sacrifices of frontline workers braving the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Nagaland reported 7 more new cases of COVID-19 positive out of 216 samples tested. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangnubhom in the tweet this morning said 6 cases were from Mon and 1 from Kohima. With this, the total confirmed cases in the state has now gone up to 163, out of which 114 are active cases. So far, no deaths have been reported. The central government today said that the recovery rate reached 49.94% in the country and 1,54,330 people affected with the coronavirus have been cured. The death toll reached 2.87% in the country. Railway Protection Force of Central Railway Pune Division has launched a robotic Captain Arjun to intensify the surveillance and screen passengers while they board trains and keep a watch on anti-social elements. Central Railway said the high infection rates among various segments of people across the world that hampered efforts to tackle COVID-19 pandemic prompted to consider robotic screening. Captain Arjun can be deployed for multiple uses, and it is an effective element in station access control and will augment the station security plan. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR National Healthcare Supply Chain Portal www.arogyapath.in was launched yesterday with the aim to provide real-time availability of critical healthcare supplies. During the present national healthcare emergency arising out of the COVID-19 pandemic, wherein there is severe disruption in supply chain, the ability to produce and deliver the critical items may be compromised due to a variety of reasons. The information platform named Arogya Path, with a vision of providing a path which leads one on a journey towards Arogya healthy life, was developed to address these challenges. Arogya Path would serve manufacturers, suppliers and customers. The Angami Youth Organization AYO has acknowledged the sacrifices of frontline workers who are braving the fight against COVID-19 pandemic while extending its moral support and solidarity. In the release today, AYO affirmed its condemnation against divisive elements that can derail our fight against this fresh pandemic. AYO also stated that it is disappointed to learn about the lack of discipline among the many returnees and disrespectful gestures towards the frontline workers at the quarantine centers. In this regard, the organization appealed all returnees to strictly follow the rules and regulations at the quarantine centers and also appealed the state government to mete out strict punishment to irresponsible and indisciplined returnees. The student organization further appealed the social media users to desist from sharing fake news, communal agendas, and to extend a collective healing hand to our people. AYO also appreciated the churches, charitable individuals, and NGOs for being the beacons of hope by lending their valuable support to frontline workers. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. A special train from Kerala carrying 938 stranded people of Nagaland due to coronavirus lockdown reached Dimapur railway station today. The train departed from Thiruvananthapuram on June 9 with stranded citizens from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The returnees of Dimapur, numbering 183, were shifted to Agri Expo site 4th Mile for undergoing mandatory protocols. The remaining returnees from 10 districts were screened by the medical team at the railway station and sent off to their respective home districts. Meanwhile, the control room empowered group Dimapur informed that 206 stranded persons of the state reached yesterday. World Blood Donor Day will be celebrated tomorrow to commemorate the birth anniversary of Karl Landsteiner. This day is also observed to express gratitude to all the donors who have donated not only once but many times to save the lives of others, which is a noble deed. Comparing Nagaland with other states, we have less percentage of voluntary blood donations. Donating blood refreshes our system, and it is definitely a healthy process that defines an individual is fit. Our entire body freshens up and many of our health issues are often cured. Therefore, blood donation results in a healthier body that may also raise our lifespan. Meanwhile, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, there is an acute shortage of blood in the blood banks, so the Voluntary Blood Donor Association, Kohima, in compliance with the SOPs of the lockdown measures restricting of mass gathering, organized a step-in blood donation drive at the blood bank and at NHAK, which began on the 18th of last month. The last last date for submission of the entries for video blogging contest My Life, My Yoga has been extended till 21st of this month. This global contest is jointly organized by the Ministry of Ayush and the Indian Council of Cultural Relations on the occasion of 6th International Day of Yoga. Earlier, the last date for submission of the entries for the contest was 15th June. Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his Mann Ki Baat address to the nation on 31st May had called upon everyone to participate in My Life, My Yoga video blogging contest. The contest focuses on the transformative impact of yoga on the lives of individuals. All households in remote corner of Arunachal Pradesh are getting tap connections under Jal Jeevan Mission. Jal Shakti Ministry said in a release that despite challenges in reaching remote villages of Arunachal Pradesh, the work is on to provide every rural household with a functional household tap connection to ensure adequate and safe drinking water on a regular basis. Some villages in Arunachal Pradesh receive 7 months of rainfall, making it difficult to transport the construction materials for developmental activities. Further, despite such challenges, the officials explained the role of Gram Panchayats and communities in planning, implementation, managing, operating and maintaining their own water supply systems and encouraged their participation accordingly. Directorate of School Education has informed all principals of government higher secondary schools that online mode of submission of application forms are encouraged for class 11 admissions. In case of acceptance of forms through offline mode, the respective schools should submit the forms along with all required documents including photograph, admit card and mark sheets in the online admission portal before the last date, which is 22nd of this month. It also informed that arrangements have been made with the Common Service Centers CSC under the Department of Information and Technology for facilitation of the online form submissions. The department also said that schools facing network or technical issues can make use of the services of the CSC. Further, it will be the responsibility of the respective school authorities to ensure that all forms accepted by the schools through the offline mode are registered and submitted at the portal by 22nd of June. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. 7 new more COVID-19 positive cases. Total tally goes up to 163 in the state. Central Railway launches robotic Captain Arjun to intensify screening and surveillance. Government launches Arogya Path portal. And Angami Youth Organization acknowledges sacrifices of frontline workers braving the fight against COVID-19. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.